A fund manager's focus, what you have to focus is three things. Three things, that's it. The legal matters, which I'm doing it for you. Business plan, private placement memorandum, 25,000 usually if you go to an attorney directly. We do it, including the attorney and the trainings and all this good stuff. There will be the entities set up for you. We do the documents and the full disclosures as per the SEC requirements. The investors, we're going to help you exactly with the presentation. Actually, give you the PowerPoints we use as a background so you have a template of how to, it's called the pitch deck. People use all these advanced words. Don't use too many advanced words with people, you're going to lose them. Like if you say PPM, you're used to it, they don't know what the hell you're talking about. So you say the private placement memorandum, which is the document that spells out everything in it. Have you ever read a paragraph? Let me just ask you this. Have you ever read a paragraph, came to the end of it and said to yourself, what did I just read? Did this ever? You know what happens then? There is a word you misunderstood. So your brain stopped, your eyes continue, your brain stops like, what does this mean? So word definitions, extremely important. I gave that tip to my kids when they were young in school. They do a lot better. I said, do not go past a word you don't understand. And we have a huge advantage than when I was a kid. Somebody tells me, somebody says, you seem all discombobulated. If I don't know what discombobulated means, I didn't have a phone where I can go to Safari or Chrome and say discombobulated, oh, confused and a bit overwhelmed and not stable. You see my point? Oh, now I understand. So my son was telling me, this girl is so advanced in her language. I said, oh, really? What words she uses? He says, well, I had to use my phone 3 times to get the definition of what she's doing. What kind of date is this? One moment here. Oh yeah, now I can respond to you. But he's using it. And how important is that? Believe it or not, it's a proven fact. It increases your IQ. So do not present unless you define what you're talking about. If you say I have the BP all set up with the 5 Ps, because some people get into so much, they say, I have the business plan into the private placement memorandum, which is the document that will spell out to you what we invest in and what we do. Would love for you to see it. I even have a summary on a video. How many people love the video presentation? Everybody likes a video presentation. Heck, we're on YouTube all day long. That's how you get with that. So investor presentation, I'll help you with the PowerPoint. Solicitation, how to solicit, how to get the confirmation and keep the communication going. I'm going to tell you from my investors after 14 years. When I ask my investors, what's the best form for communications? What do they say? Video? In person. You know what? I have a success story on mixsafe.com, and because we're doing an open house, and one of the investors said, I want to give a success story. He takes it. Sharif gives the best form of communication. The check is in the mail. That's all I want to hear. That's why I'm investing. I don't want videos. I don't want stories. I don't want articles. I'm good with that. As long as the money comes in, more money will go his way. Thank you so much. You can see it, MixSafe LLC. So it's kind of fun because communication in the beginning, as you build trust, as soon as they get that first payment, the energy of the doubt slows down, and then you update them, you say it truthfully, everybody's happy and you grow. The first step is always the hardest. And then the property and the projects you're doing. What kind of assets you're getting in? How are you doing the selections, the acquisition, the management, and disposition? That's on you. This on you. This I'll do it for you, but then we can actually do it. You raise money, you want to raise more to get bigger projects. As you talk to investors, you can park the money in the fund as fund of funds. You will see it written. And when I actually give you the paragraph, say that you can do joint ventures with other funds, I don't say MixSafe and SFI. So I don't shift power that they go and search me. Because the first question when somebody reaches me, I ask them, how did you find out about me? Why do I ask that question? Number one, I have a Reg D 506B, and I don't take any more investors in it. You understand my point? It's already, I take in the Reg D 506C because it's unlimited and it's accredited. So when somebody reaches me, I want to know, oh, I saw you on TikTok. Oh, I gotta do more on TikTok. I saw you on Instagram. Oh, great. Which post? Oh, the one you were walking in a place in San Francisco and you showed this property, and then I Googled the property, it sold for 14 million. I was so impressed. I said, I gotta get it. See, all right. But if the person says, oh, I'm at Jaron and he told me that he does property deals with you. Okay, let's talk to Jaron. I'm going to circle back to you and we're going to make it happen. Now, hey, Jaron, this guy called me. What did you tell him? What's going on? Okay, he's coming in my fund. Okay, great. Let's now do a Zoom call together. Why? Because Jaron is more important to me than this guy coming from no man's land. I don't know where he's coming from. Why? Because he's somebody who set up a fund, etc. And then we're able to work together and look at the game as a bigger game to grow. And that's how you do it. So the legal stuff, which is SEC, the investors, in my opinion, this is the fun part. It's a bit challenging in the beginning, but once you get going with the presentation, it's exciting because you truly, truly help people. They're not doing you a favor when they give you money. You're actually helping them a great deal. It's totally different positioning in your head. Reframe that stuff. And that's why I made a joke earlier and I said, look at everybody. What if they give you $250? It's a bit scary. But if you have a great project, you can't wait to see them again. You can't wait to send a check with a letter. I always send a letter, August 31st, February 28th. And the letter is, market got tougher because of higher interest. We're doing great, just put a property on the market. We're gonna put it at 6.5, but we're able to put it at 7 and we can discount to look a great deal. Disclose everything. Here are the properties we got, 17 properties here, 4 properties here, the 10 lots over there. Actually, I'm going to be doing a tour in San Francisco in a couple of weeks. I'm flying tonight back to Los Angeles, then I go to San Francisco. So I'm inviting some investors that I know came into big money. Because they talk to us, they talk to Ashley. Hey, I want to do this asset protection. I want to add an asset. Hey, how are you doing? Well, I just sold this, I just did that. So what do? Come over and then, you know what I do in the properties? You could see these on YouTube. I tell them, let's say you're my investors and we're touring a property. I say, Carl, do you mind holding my phone and film me as I show the backyard here? And now the investors get to participate in what I'm doing, and then I hold the camera and say, okay, ready? Yeah, go. Hi, Sharif Merawar here. This is another MixIF property or another SFI property. Let me show you the inside. We just changed this, and he's walking with me. You see my point? And now it gets posted. Investors get to see it. They get excited. And then we get an email. You know, I just realized I just cashed out of this thing. Would like to put some more money.